Welcome back to Old Man Gaming, where today we are playing more Buoyancy. As I said, I was going to get the town up a little bigger, and so as you can see, I have quite a lot. We've got most of the buildings, and I've learned a few things. We've got a few water towers here to help if there's a fire, because those can get out of control pretty quick. I almost had one burnt the whole boat down. So yeah, so we're going to continue this. And if you do like this, please remember to like and subscribe. And I'll continue making these things. So one thing I found is you really need quite a bit of resources too. Like food producing things. Keep people, because as you can see in the beginning, remember, everybody was always hungry. So I fixed that. We have 2 greenhouses producing stuff, a bakery, a windmill, and like 4 fisheries. So now in the last video, I was saying it's reminded me so much of another game, and at the time I couldn't remember, so I was thinking about it. And the game that it reminds me of, like the mechanics as far as the village stuff or city mechanics go, is Knights and Merchants. Now it's an older game. It had, I think, 1 or 2 expansions. Actually, it was quite a fun game, but it's the exact thing. You had to build like a farm, and then the farmer would take the wheat to the mill, and then the mill would take the flour to the bakery, and then the bakery would take the bread over to the galley, or I think it was the city center in that game. Here it is, but you also have a galley where people will come and eat. So, I mean, like, same exact. It's almost like that company got back together, decided to make a new version of it, put it on Raft here. But I love it. It's fun. It's got night and day. We can float around. One thing I found out, so you see I have an engine. That's really cool. It still helps, although they still do have people pushing. All right, just a moment here. Okay, sorry for the interruption there. I actually got a phone call. So let's move around, see what we can find here. So there's drifting resources. So we have actually do we need any resources? Well, let's see. Well, we're going to need some fuel soon, but food looks pretty good. Oh, we don't have any beer. Was I making I think I was making a brewery. That's the workshop. Storehouse. How's our water? It's really low as well. All right, so one thing I've noticed, you don't see it here because I haven't waited long enough. But if your city sits around for long enough, you end up polluting the water, which I think is pretty cool. So, I mean, that makes you have to move, which then puts you sometimes into situations you might not like. For instance, you might have to move into a storm, or there's other floating cities, and some of them are kind of hostile. So, but this is actually, it's turning out to be quite the fun game here. Let's see what's we got up here. A trash pile. What's this? Oh, that's another trading. Oh, survivor raft. Let's go grab them. Takes time, but from this view, it looks like we're hardly moving. But as we zoom in, we're doing pretty good. I'm thinking we'll maybe build another engine, possibly, or motor, as they call it. 30 metal. We barely have enough, but I also need that brewery. I don't know where it's at here. Here we are. We have 0. It takes 50. Okay. Well, we don't have enough enough wood, so we got to keep just hanging. Like these guys are what produce the wood. I can hear the engine, or the motor as they call it. I wish we could set up more lights like this around the boat. It'd be kind of cool. Just like, I don't know why there's only two things that have. Where were we? Survivor raft. That's what we're after. All right, now we can click on it. So we'll run over here and grab these guys. We'll save them from their impending doom. Have them join our awesome. I see a small problem here. Let's fix it so we can just rotate this. This isn't easy while we're moving. There we go. Why did you stop? Oh, I think our engine ran out of fuel. So the other thing here, see here there's jobs and people completing jobs. Currently we don't have enough people. So actually picking up these survivors will be a good thing. We'll get a few more people to work in the city here. Come on. It's a bit slow. Close that down. I haven't found really any bugs. This is a early access kind of game. I haven't found too much that's been, bother. I think some of the layouts have some issues. Maybe I'll show you when we get to one. But otherwise, things seem to be okay. It's quite a nice, fun game. Okay, so we're about to dock with these guys. So we did actually find another city that we were that we traded with for a little bit. So we'll just rescue these guys. I'm always kind of for. And for wood, that's kind of nice. So altogether, we just got 5. Oh, reached a population of 50. Yay. That's nice. So we've got drifting. This is what I didn't know until now. I never clicked on them, but it gives you how many is there and what it is. So we actually need wood. So we'll go collect this. Let's see what this one is. That's scrap metal, which is what the same thing this is. So this is junk. Okay. Do we need any of that kind of stuff? Well, we've got none of that, but we've got this. We just need more people, I think. I don't know why we're going so far, but did we not already pick up the stuff? How about we just stop moving for a while? So the idea is you move around a bit, and then you have to stop. So your people can actually complete all the jobs that are out there. So as you can see, we've got 22 people up here. 22 people completing 60 jobs. I've never ever seen it get down to 0, but it's gotten pretty low, so that's not too bad. At least luckily now there's no idle people, because I've seen it before where it's been idle. Like there's 10 people idle and there's 50 jobs and no one's doing anything, and I'm like, what is going on here? This game is stupid. So here I'll show you what I think. So here, see how I can't get that X because it's over the top of this overlay. So that, I think, it's not necessarily a bug, but something they may not have thought about. Luckily, we can drag the windows around, and so then we can click it off. But that's about the only kind of issue I've kind of come up with right now. I'm sure there's more in this game that we'll find as we go along. We did see some pirates earlier on. I don't really see too many now. Actually, we do need to build another water tower. Over here on this side, if we look at the coverage, quite a few of our buildings are not being... So despite the fact I want a brewery and I want another engine, I think I'm gonna put up a water cannon. And it does say that it's good against hostiles, so I've created this ranger barracks. We got 4 rangers. I wonder, oh, we could always upgrade this. Let me see. It's only 15 wood, but we just don't have any. Okay, let's put up the water tower. That way I can at least feel like all of our areas are good and covered. I didn't even see what this costs. Just 40 wood. That's it. We have 0. All right, people. I said the same one. I think I clicked the... Okay, they're all... How is it that they're all doing metal at the same time? There's a 70-30 split. I don't think... What? See, there's a fire going on. And it just went off because we were prepared with the water cannons. That's nice. How's this going along? Well, they're getting the metal over there. But we don't have any of the wood. It's not like we can build more of these guys first. That's been, I think, the biggest thing I've had in this game is just having enough wood. And then just having enough people. It's real, like... But in every game, it's kind of that way. You're always going to find one resource that's just difficult to get. Is that that's a trading post. Let's float on over there and see what we can find. Is our engine working? Yeah, it looks like our engine's going fine. We also have a bunch of people paddling. Hope we don't. Oh, there's another junk pile. 2 trash piles. What does this one have? The same stuff. Alright, we're gonna have to like... So I think it hits them if we... You can't run through that. I could be wrong. I mean, I know there's some ship ones that you can't run into. So let's see how this goes. We'll go do some trading, see if they've got any wood, because we definitely would like to have some. We need only 29 more. Half the time they all want this seaweed or something. So we'll collect these trash piles in a little bit, I guess. Thing is oh no, we have a lot of like... Okay, so here we'll find out if we can just run over it, or are we gonna like hit it, do damage to our boat. Oh, that's good. We'll come back. Let's see if we can find some wood first. Or trade with some people to get wood here. Let's see. Oh, they don't have any wood. And they're looking for stuff we don't have either. Alright, well that's disappointing. I was hoping to get some wood out of these guys, so why don't we go park ourselves here. We should speed up once more people start paddling. We definitely need another engine. Which then also means we probably need another... I forget what makes the oil. I think if we... See, they're starting to... Actually, let's like stop moving. Right now, we'll just pull from one. Let's get out here. Anything else that's any good? Just drifting resources. All right. There's another pile up here. Don't necessarily need all those resources at this very second. We'll probably need them at some point, but don't need them at this very second. Glad to see we've got some Water producing. How's this going? About 17 out of 30 wood. That's good. But now these guys are working overtime picking up the trash pile here. They're probably not producing any wood. Yeah, see, they're just collecting everything from there. Alright, well, we'll just wait and see. Let's hope a storm doesn't really have a hard time seeing the storms. I don't know why. Last storm that came over like set 3 or 4 fires on my boat. It was pretty crazy. I didn't have the towers either at that point, so really did some damage. But we have this workshop here. That's actually not progressing. Oh, it needs metal and plastic. We got plenty. It's probably all the workers is the problem. You know, things, the resources. %, so picked up quite a bit there. That's good. Metal is a good thing. We need lots of it. Okay, so that one's done. I guess we'll just move on over here. And hopefully they'll just start making some wood or collecting wood, you know. Villager died of old age. I mean, that's a good thing. They're dying of old age and not from malnutrition or hunger, which has been the case at times. Unfortunately. I think I've got the food under control now. We just don't have any beer to make our people happy, but they seem pretty happy overall. It's 93% beer. That's nourishment. 98% is happiness. Okay, so we're doing pretty decent. I do kind of want to see about getting into a conflict. Ooh, boats. What comes out of that? More scrap. Just kind of don't need more of that. We just picked up a bunch. Oh, a school of fish. Well, fish we need. I guess maybe we'll head on over that way. And says piles are done. What's up here? Driftwood pile. Well, that's exactly what we need. Well, this is getting there. Slowly. I mean, let's see what's our 15% left. Okay. So now we've got like 14 people idle, but like a bunch of jobs. I don't understand. There isn't like a way to get in here and be like, do this and do that. They just don't do that. What's this one? Trapper. So he's on pause. Well, he pulled trap now. Okay, cool. I guess we'll unpause him for a little bit. Let's see if it actually goes. I think there's no worker in there yet. Another thing I did find out, which I had not seen before, is I don't know what's like. Say we'll pick this one. Is you can select helpers here. That's kind of cool. So you can add more people to the you know, if you need some resource really fast, like for instance these ones, we could always add a helper or two. I'll just, oh whoops, there we go. There's a bunch of and we'll see how this kind of affects the overall production of our. Did we just come from there? I don't think so. There was another one. Oh no, that one is the one. Yeah, because we're okay. So I still want to hang out here for a bit. This is saying production is paused because there's not enough resources. Yeah, it's wood. Everybody needs wood. Not everybody, but A lot of these places need wood, and we're just not getting it. See, now we prioritize wood. We're getting a lot more. That's good. Let's see, how's this going? Still 17. What's in here? Wood. Let's go get it. And now we're drift. This is a destroyed ship. Drifted resources. I'd like to upgrade these guys. Let me see. Takes wood too. Fire, that's a lot for an upgrade. Health, so it can withstand more decay without issues. No. Flaming projectile that does damage over time. Oh, that's kind of nice. But again, takes wood. Now we're going to pick up a few pieces there. Trash pile, driftwood pile, drifting. There's lots of resources over here. Look at that. There's like 3 destroyed ships out here. I think we'll just wait for a few minutes, get everyone back to some work. See if we can get our wood count up a bit. Oh, look, we just need 6 more. Come on, people. Put it together. Our population's going up, so that's pretty good. Whoops, now it's going down. Alright, so now we have full coverage for fires on our boat. That's really nice. I did want to build the brewery, which I think is this one here. The wood is coming in now, kind of okay. We've got enough. Definitely enough. Oh, no, it's going down. But, you know, I'm gonna build it anyway. Because you can set it, you know, queue it up. And then they'll just do it over time. Maybe we should have went with that first. I think we had like 2 ranger stations. Maybe we'll put one on the other side up over here. Both of them with 6 people each, so we'd be a pretty formidable enemy. What's in this one? Scrap metal. Plastic. I wish one of these piles was actually a wood pile. That would be really helpful. Alright, we gotta slow down. There's like way more jobs than people to do it. But I can see our train of people bringing stuff for the brewery. I think everyone's happy. They're like, yes, we're gonna make beer finally. Man, we're just like back and forth with population. We get one, and then they die of old age. But I'm liking where we're at. Things are going really well. And, well, I think for now, I think we'll just leave it here. And come back when we've got a few more things built, and maybe when there's a chance to get into contact with a pirate or something. That should be fun to see how that works out. But until then, thank you for watching, and if you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.